What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review, and today I'm talking about 2024's Sonic 3, but I'm also going to be ranking the Sonic trilogy so far in what is 3 movies that will soon and surely be a 4th, because these movies and the director Jeff Fowler are off and running, and Jeff Fowler hasn't done a whole lot else besides these Sonic films and the Knuckles TV series. So, you know, I like where he started, right? Where the Sonic 1 trailer came out and it was awful, and they adjusted and they made him look better, and by the time Sonic 2 and 3 has come out now, they added Knuckles, they added Tails. Sonic 3, they add Shadow. They make it fun for Jim Carrey, make him be able to play an older version, a grandfather version of himself, where he's like 100 and something, and then the old man Dr. Robotnik version, or like, you know, they're both old, but like, you know, you get what I mean. The younger and older version of Dr. Robotnik. And then Shadow's in there. Shadow has a great story. And Shadow was always my favorite from the video games, right? Like, I don't know if I'm just a little biased towards black and red. Always been my favorite colors. Red was always up there too, so I always loved Knuckles. Tails and Sonic, I was always like, yeah, they're cool to use, it's just fun. But like Sonic, I was always like, yeah, he's cool, but he's kind of like Mario to me. Everyone loves Mario, but everyone loves Luigi and like Bowser and Yoshi as their favorite character, right? Like, I don't think Mario's anybody's favorite, right? You get what I'm saying? Everyone likes Mario, but they like the other characters more because you play as that one guy the whole time. You become boys with that boy, but you want to play with the other characters some more because you see them and you don't get to play with them as much. It's like the toy that you don't get to play with. You're like, whatever, you get my point. I give Jeff Fowler a lot of credit though. The first movie came out in 2020 and he's been able to do 3 of these animated sequels, right? Like do Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 in 4 years. And Sonic 2 came out 2 years after the first one, and then Sonic 3 came out 2 years later in 2024. And I'm guessing now Sonic 4 is either going to be coming out in 2026 or 2027. The only reason I say it might get that extra year is because Sonic 3 here came out in December of 2024, so I'm just now getting to watch it in January of 2025. But, you know, it is what it is. The first movie's good, but it's just Sonic versus, you know, Dr. Robotnik, and James Marsden plays a bigger character as a bagel or donut lord. I like that James Marsden and Tika Sumpter, they carry through the 3 movies as like the human element that's like Sonic's family, you know, and they're like raising the boys, and Natasha Rothwell's her sister. I really like everything that happens, you know, like I really like Lee Majdoub, Agent Stone, right? Jim Carrey obviously is awesome, right? Like, so these films are just fun. They're goofy, they're funny, they have some dope animation, right? Like, they look really good considering that most of the characters on screen are CGI. And then in this third one, it's impressive that I always find this impressive when there's 2 of the same actor on screen at the same time and they make them interact. Like at one point they have like a full dance sequence, and it was like, okay, so Jim Carrey is the younger one, did the full dance sequence right there, and then the older one did the full dance sequence, but then they start touching and it's like, how did they make Jim Carrey touch Jim Carrey? They would have had to been 2 different people on set at the same time, and then they flipped, they did it again, and then they matched it perfectly to be able to sync it up. Like, I don't know, it looked pretty damn good. It looked pretty damn good anytime they were on screen together. They even make a joke about it, like, only if you were being played by the same actor at the same time, right? Like, little kids learning what acting is. You know, because I'm sure there's little kids in these movies that are like, Sonic's the coolest. Doesn't realize that Sonic isn't real, you know, and that this is a movie, and that it's CGI, you know what I mean? Like, so there's probably quite a few kids that learned about movies through this stuff, you know, and learn who Jim Carrey is, and then maybe they go, hey Dad, who's Jim Carrey? And they show him The Grinch, they show him The Mask, right? Like, you get to learn Yes Man, you know, all the legendary things Jim Carrey's done, the Pet Detective movies, Dumb and Dumber, right? Like, Jim Carrey is an icon to comedy in movies, and I just love to see that he's still working and, you know, actually enjoys doing these Sonic movies, which is just funny. But overall, the first Sonic movie I gave 3 stars. Sonic 2 I gave 3.5 stars, which means Sonic 3 I liked the best, and of course I did, because it's the third one. It gets to be the most epic. They know what they're doing at this point. The action starts right away. You get the 3 of them as a team versus Shadow. Shadow's whole story's dope. Keanu Reeves is voicing Shadow, so you can't get much better. So the second film I gave 3.5 stars, so that's probably about a 7 out of 10. And this third film I gave 3.5 stars as well, but it's more of a 7.5, almost an 8, maybe like a 7.9 out of 10. I actually really enjoyed this third one, so much so I'm gonna go rewatch it today and you know, watch it while I build some Legos some more, because I was just building a 2,000 piece R2-D2 that's ginormous. Video will be coming out on the channel soon for the Lego people that want to check that out. But yeah, so I was a little sidetracked building and watching yesterday, and I ended up like halfway through the movie and I was just holding the pieces and just watching the movie instead of multitasking like I like to do. So I'm gonna do that again today, but flip it and watch the first half and then build through the second half again. But you guys get my points. Multitasking, building Legos, always fun. Lego video coming out this weekend, so stay tuned. My name is Big Cam. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. My other social medias are linked down below. Thank you guys so much for coming on by, and I would really appreciate it if you would like to support this channel and support me further. The best way to do that is commenting down in the comment section, liking this video, subscribing if you haven't already, hitting that bell so you get the notifications and you don't miss future videos. And once again, my name's Big Cam. Thank you guys so much for coming on by, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.